Hey all you cool cats and kittens, it's Welly from Grillin' with Welly. Tonight we are doing a very special dish in honor of Mother's Day. My mother specifically requested this, so what mama wants, mom's gonna get, you know? You know, they birthed us. It's the least we can fucking do is do something nice for them once or twice a year. So, it's kind of like a steak roll-up, a veggie steak roll-up, except like your roll-up is your steak. So, I'm gonna saute some veg. Throw these, wrap them up in the steak, throw them on the grill. We're going to make a nice balsamic glaze to go with them. So, yeah, stay tuned. Grilling with Welly. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. We've already got our steak thinly sliced, about 1/8 of an inch. What I actually did is I took a fucking sirloin roast and I just kind of sliced some of it down. The rest of it I'm going to use for one of our next recipes coming up that I'll do some other time this weekend. But yeah, it's super easy. Just cut them down super thin, about 1/8 of an inch. And then I started to chop our veg. Our veg for this is going to be zucchini, yellow squash, mushroom, onion, and what else did I grab? Bell pepper. You're going to just thinly slice those, like long ways. Then we'll hit those with a quick saute. Once I get those cut up, we're going to start working on our balsamic glaze. So, stick around. Grilling with Welly, Mother's Day edition. And as always, if you're 21 and up, have yourself a drink. All right, so we've got all of our veg sliced. Just hit it with some olive oil, salt and pepper. Super simple. It's just on a baking sheet. We are going to saute it, but it's just on this baking sheet, so I was able to mix them together easier. We're going to set that off to the side. We're going to get going on this balsamic glaze. So we'll get the ingredients out, and then we'll get going on that. So Grilling with Welly, Mother's Day edition. Cheers. All right, everybody. So we've got our ingredients in our saute pan. We're getting ready to go on this balsamic. It's balsamic vinegar, red wine, which I just use cooking wine for this. No sense to opening a bottle of wine. I mean, there is a lot of sense in opening a bottle of wine. LOL. Garlic, black pepper, brown sugar. And then you've got off to the side a 1/4 cup of beef broth with... It's supposed to be 1 teaspoon of cornstarch. I fucked up. I didn't have any fucking cornstarch. You can just double up and use flour. You're not going to get the shine that you would normally get with cornstarch. And it's going to take a little longer to cook. And it still will be thicker, but I fucked up. Use cornstarch, guys. Don't be like Welly. It's still going to be fucking delicious, though, because I'm making it. So we're going to get that simmering here. You add... Once it gets going, you'll add that beef broth and flour mix to... start thickening it up, but we're going to get that going, and then we'll start throwing shit on the fucking grill. Get that shit going in your small saucepan. Bring it to a boil, about medium-high heat, for 2 minutes. Then kick it down to a simmer. We'll let it simmer for about 10 minutes, and that's when we'll go throw our shit on the fucking grill. Actually, I'm going to go throw it on here in a fucking second. But yeah, that's when you'll add your thickening agent after it's come to that boil, and then you're gonna let it simmer for about 10 minutes. Kick it on low heat. So yeah, that's Grilling with Welly. All right, our grill's warmed up. We've got our veg on. Now I've got this handy dandy little side burner over here, and it's got a saute plate. I just put it over on the main grill. Well, I fuck with multiple compartments. It's just, you know, whatever. But anyways, get those going, saute them up. It should take a few minutes, and then but yeah, the smell coming up, guys. I tell you what, one of my favorite parts of cooking, other than, you know, getting to eat, is the smells. They're always just wonderful if you're doing shit right, and that's honestly one of my favorite parts about cooking. So yeah, we're gonna let these saute for a few minutes. My dear sweet mother, God bless her, Paige Janet, is keeping an eye on that glaze, that balsamic glaze, for us right now, so I can be out here grilling this. So we'll get these sauteed up, and then we'll start wrapping our steak. So, Grilling with Welly. Cheers. And hey, y'all, don't forget, you can send, you know, anytime, any questions or about the recipe, or any just life advice questions you have for Welly. Because if you can't trust a big fat mulleted dude while he's grilling and drinking beer, who can you trust? So, yeah, Grilling with Welly. Let's gas some fucking beers. I would also like to just point out the fact that it is May 7th or 8th or fucking something. And I am outside cooking with sweatpants and a sweatshirt on because it's fucking cold here in Michigan. So, hey guys, but climate change is bullshit, right? Whatever. What do I know? Grilling with Welly. Hey y'all. So we've our vegetables sauteed. We've taken them, we've rolled up each individual little sirloin steak, and they look so cute. Just scoop them out one at a time, roll them up one at a time. Try and start with like the thin end first. That way, that's wrapped up in there, so it's sitting on the widest part. Is going to be on the bottom of that. And then we got a couple of toothpicks in them. I did 2 across to keep them really together for when that flip is. But the 1 through the center just to really keep everything together too. So we're going to throw these on a couple of minutes. It's going to be tough to hit an exact temperature because these are so thin and we want them to cook all the way through. So put your pride aside. These might be mid well, they might be mid rare, they might be medium, they might be well. But that's not the point. It's not a true steak dish, so I'm okay with that. So yeah, I'm going to throw these on the grill and I'll check in once we pull them off. Grilling with Welly. Hey y'all, so we just flipped these. As you can see, number 1, fucking grill marks, bud. Major key. You gotta be super delicate when you're flipping these. And I added a couple extra toothpicks in some of them too. You just to keep them together. But they are smelling great. They're looking good. A few more minutes, it'll be down the hatch. Grilling with Welly. Cheers. Okay, y'all. So we've got our little steak wrap roll-ups pulled off. Our balsamic's done. They're plated. They are looking and smelling so yummy. I told y'all plating was never my fucking forte, but I do what I can. But I'm going to go eat these, and I'll give you guys a review. Grilling with Welly. Cheers, y'all. Hey, all you cool cats and kittens. Just finished up that delicious dinner. And I'll be honest, it didn't blow me away like a couple of my other dishes, but it was still very good, very tasty. A thought that I had and my dear sweet mother brought up too was that it's a great dish for any of you moms and dads out there that if your kid doesn't like eating vegetables, it's a way to sneak them in there. Yeah, they're sauteed with some oil, salt, and pepper, but they're still vegetables. The point is they're still fucking eating them. So it's a great way to sneak some veggies in for younger kids. But Janet, most importantly, gave it 2 thumbs way up. And so, yeah, that's the first of the Grilling with Welly Mother's Day edition weekend spectaculum. So, yeah, another solid fucking dish, guys. I don't fuck up cooking. I don't. But again, moms and dads out there, your kid hates eating vegetables, sneak him in that fucking steak, dude. Do what you got to do. I don't know. I don't got kids. Grilling with Welly. One last little super cool, nice thing about this dish is because it's this little roll up, they make a perfect little snack for on the go. So, cheers, y'all. So tasty. That balsamic sets it off. Please like, subscribe, share, guys. Love you all. Mwah.